Exterior at Lexington High School, night. It's not much, but it's oh so perfectly cliche. We zip over lunch tables, graffiti, and a parking lot full of beloved secondhand cars. Not to mention a turf lacrosse field with an empty stage and a dozen empty folding chairs. Graduation's just around the corner. There's a dance party in the cafeteria. The sound of an almost mournful all-90s girl group echoes outside. Pushing in, we land on a marquee that sits dead center of the school courtyard and reminds everyone of the single most important night of the year, Senior Lock-In, 1999. Interior, cafeteria, same time. The bravest couple slow dance, but there are not many. Around them, the crowd is dotted with denim jackets, denim overalls, and Doc Martens. Parent chaperones stand guard. Andrew Lee, 18, the jock, as classically handsome as a teen can be, crosses the makeshift dance floor, shy, but on a mission. There are 3 girls in matching tube tops sharing a joint at the windows. Meet Jennifer, 17, the dream girl, Chloe, 18, the bad girl, and Zoe, 18, her twin.
Andrew, can't believe you came.
Me neither, although I hear getting out is the hard part.
Jennifer perks up when he joins them, as does another girl in the crowd behind her, Verity Shaw, 18, the geek, out of sight and very much out of mind. From Verity's point of view, Jennifer offers Andrew a hit. He declines.
Come on, stud. Not like you're on the team anymore.
Andrew looks across the cafeteria to the boys' lacrosse team, tall, sweaty, and perpetually wearing their jerseys and a girl on each arm. The Laxbros absolutely rule this school.
Zoe.
What? Troy Richards saw to that.
Jennifer shoves the joint in Zoe's face to shut her up.
It's okay, Jennifer. After tomorrow, none of this matters, right?
Jesus, guys, it's graduation. No one's dying or anything.
Andrew shrugs. Finally, he reaches for the joint, his hand lingering in Jennifer's.
Have you seen SASSI?
I don't think so. Everything okay?
Yeah, just can we go somewhere, to talk?
Chloe and Zoe share a look. Interior, yearbook office, same time. Sassy Rocha, 17, the overachiever, brains and beauty. And Kyle, 17, just lucky to be here, are making out against a fax machine. It beeps. Hey.
Hi.
I think I like you.
I think I like you too.
They kiss again, and it is sweet in its own way. I think I more than like you. I more than like you. More than sometimes.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Sassy, I'm saying I love you, and all you can say is okay.
Yeah. Oh, freaking K.
She dumps down from the fax machine, revealing her rumpled Harvard sweatshirt.
Seriously, Kyle, you Laxbros wouldn't know love if it punched you in the dick. You, Andrew, you're just like Troy Richards.
Sassy.
I need to pee.
Interior, stairwell, same time. Verity drops onto the stairs. She takes a beloved Game Boy Color out of her pocket, but the screen is cracked. No dice.
Shit, Verity. Crying already.
Verity looks up to see Tatum Smith, 20s, the rebel, held back a few years, watching from the next level. She's chewing on a cigarette.
Fuck off, Tatum. Please.
You fuck off. And go tell St. Andrew how you feel if you're this upset. Sassy and I have a bet going. $20 says you choke.
What are you doing here anyway?
Tatum wiggles a tiny baggie of pills in the air.
Troy Dickhead stood me up again. And if he doesn't pay me soon, I'm royally screwed.
Good thing you have that bet then.
Tatum snorts and flicks her cigarette, dropping the ash on Verity. Verity sighs, shakes out her hair, and leaves.
Come on, just tell the guy. What's the worst that can happen?
Interior, hallway, same time. Jennifer shoves Andrew against a wall of lockers, talking pretty passionately, even by dream girl standards.
Jennifer.
She tugs his hand to her waist, and Andrew forgets himself for a minute, or 2, or 3. Finally, he steps away.
Oh, you actually wanted to...
Yeah, it's about Troy. I need your...
Look, Troy Richards can drown for all I care. Like you said, after tomorrow, nothing that happened in this stupid school matters.
Andrew squeezes her hand.
Hey, this does.
Jennifer blushes. Then, hearing footsteps, she yanks Andrew down behind a set of recycling bins.
Was it?
Jennifer hesitates, and, unseen by Andrew, Sassy goes by.
It's no one. Is there somewhere we can go to talk in private?
Andrew hesitates, thinking hard about something, and nods. Whatever his decision was, it's been made. Interior hallway, same time. Sassy marches to the cafeteria, slowing down only to check her reflection on a glass trophy case. She pauses to adjust her Harvard sweatshirt, and a shadow darts across the hallway behind her.
Kyle?
She turns, but there's no one there, and it's spooky AF. Interior hallway, same time. Verity drifts through the empty school, still working on her Game Boy without looking up. And as she turns a corner, the same creepy shadow moves behind her. Interior stairwell, same time. Tatum slips into the hallway and stubs out her cigarette with her Vans. She starts walking, glancing both ways before a shadow passes the doorway ahead of her.
Hello?
She peeks around the next corner, but there's nothing there. Weird. A congrats class of 99 banner sways above the exit. Interior, room 8008, moments later. Andrew reaches for the switch by the door, but Jennifer stops him before he can turn on the lights.
Wait, just 2 more minutes?
She pulls him into the room, then her arms. They stumble through a circle of chairs, laughing until they bump into
Holy shit. What is that?
a bizarre-looking piñata in the center of the room, a very human-shaped, human-sized piñata. Oh yeah, we know what it is. But it's not Verity, or Sassy, or Tatum, or anyone we know.
Jennifer.
The hallway light falls on a bloody lacrosse jersey, the last name Richards now as clear as day.
It's Troy.
And off Jennifer's oh so perfectly 90s slasher scream, we kill the lax bro. Interior, cafeteria, after school. Chiron, 3 months-ish ago. Someone is screaming. Chloe and Zoe are kneeling on the floor, hard at work and hardly working on their senior banner. So far, they've only finished the word congrats, and Chloe's blood red paint spilled on her jeans.
You ruined my bell bottoms. You didn't need me for that.
Chloe lunges at her as Andrew walks by. Today, he's wearing a lacrosse jersey and carrying a cardboard box with a trophy, jockstrap, and a helmet shoved inside. He also looks furious.
Where's Jennifer?
Chloe and Annabelle freeze where they are. Uh-oh. Exterior, parking lot, moments later. Jennifer sits on the back of an open convertible, unlit joint in hand and head tilted to look at the clouds. Andrew hurries towards her. When he gets closer, he softens. There's something about her that's almost sad.
Hey, Jennifer?
Jennifer pops to her feet, revealing a nasty black eye on the right side of her face.
No, we're not doing this.
Jennifer, please.
No.
She shoves him backwards, but it's only to avoid a collision with an asshole on a skateboard. Tatum zips between them. Andrew drops his box and the trophy snaps at the neck.
Watch it, Tatum.
Blow me, princess.
Jennifer flips her the bird. Somehow, Tatum knows to return the gesture without looking back. Andrew starts to pick up his things, and after a beat, Jennifer tries to help.
Why are you carrying all this junk?
Troy kicked me off the team, Jennifer. I'm done.
Are you kidding? But why?
Depends who you ask. My grades, my attitude, or gee, maybe it has a little something to do with the handle Bacardi, a little someone left in my locker.
They grab the broken trophy at the same time, hands touching. After a heavy stare, Andrew turns away.
What about Middlebury? I'm sorry, Andrew, for everything.
Save it. Besides, we both know that the only reason I'm suspended is because your boyfriend wanted me as far away as possible.
Jennifer lets her hair fall into her face, covering her bruise, but before she can respond,
Hey.
Andrew and Jennifer look up. Standing above them is the one and only Troy Richards, 18, so hot it's almost aggressive, and so aggressive it's almost hot. For the moment, he's still very much alive, and very, very pissed.
Hi.
Troy yanks Jennifer to her feet.
Talk to my girl again, Lee. You'll wish you were dead.
Troy,
Don't start. After what he did?
Andrew looks around. There are other kids in the parking lot, and he spots Verity and Tatum staring back. Verity sips her windbreaker to her chin and scuttles away.
Can we just go? Babe, please.
Troy nods. He and Jennifer climb into the convertible, Troy at the wheel. He throws the car into reverse, steamrolling the rest of Andrew's things with unbelievable precision.
Oi, I almost forgot. I need that number. Now.
Andrew steals himself. Slowly, Andrew strips off his jersey. But this kid is Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch ripped, and the moment is nowhere near as embarrassing as Troy expected. Not even close. Tatum whistles from across the lot.
Drop fucking dead, Richards.
He throws his shirt on the back seat as Troy floors it. And, to her credit, Jennifer doesn't look back. Well, maybe just a little. Interior, Rocha home, evening. The synth of a poppy bewitched anthem brings us into a 90s girl's dream room. There are lava lamps, beaded curtains, and Lisa Frank patterns on everything. Seriously, everything. Sassy lays upside down on her bed, still wearing her Harvard sweatshirt and reading a 90s New York Times bestseller, Well-Being Foundations of Hedonic Psychology. A tapping sound brings Sassy's attention to her window. Someone is throwing rocks at the glass. She stands up. From Sassy's point of view, Kyle stands in the driveway between her house and the next. He waves, sheepish.
Rick.
She lowers her music and throws open the window.
What?
Why were you at school today? I was waiting in the yearbook office for forever.
Because I was busy, Kyle.
Oh, okay. Right. More Harvard stuff? Sassy tugs on her sweatshirt, clearly troubled and lying.
Yes.
Dope. Well, are you still busy?
Yes.
She slams her window and Kyle sulks off, Sassy watching him leave. But as soon as he's gone, a car pulls up to her neighbor's house and she opens the window yet again.
How'd it go, freak show?
As Andrew climbs out the other side. Also, he's still shirtless, just for what that's worth.
Wowee. You lose your shirt with that rest of your reputation or what?
Interior, Lee home, moments later. Andrew drops his box in the front hallway. He stares at the broken trophy, not quite sure what to do next.
Fuck.
Andrew, that you, sweet pea?
Yeah, coming.
He grabs a sweatshirt from a hook by the door and walks towards the kitchen, passing a wall of photo accolades. Andrew graduating from kindergarten with a girl in pigtails, Verity. Andrew winning second place at the local spelling bee and laughing with the girl in first place, Sassy. Andrew playing lacrosse, dominating the field with his right-hand man, Troy. He drops back for that last one and tips the frame off the wall. It doesn't shatter at first, so he steps on it. Crack. Interior kitchen, continuous. Mrs. Lee, 40s, rocking the mom jeans, is chopping vegetables with an elaborate set of Japanese knives, her newest QVC purchase. Andrew jumps on the counter next to her.
Fingers, watch them.
She crunches the blade into a fresh stalk.
Jeez, what are you doing?
Chicken pot pie, I think. Dad and I thought it would be nice to eat in.
But we always go out on Fridays.
Chop, 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 chop.
You don't want to be seen with me, do you?
Mrs. Lee turns to wash her knife in the sink.
People are talking, Andrew. Just this morning, Mrs. McPhee told me she heard that you were suspended from the team. Mrs. McPhee. And she heard rumors it was a DUI.
But I didn't do anything.
Mrs. Lee slams her knife back into its block and Andrew flinches.
And what about the alcohol in your locker? Who did that, huh?
But Mom,
Do you know how lucky you are that the school didn't press charges for possession?
Lucky, without lacrosse, I lose Middlebury. I lose everything.
Keep up the attitude and you'll lose my respect too.
That hits hard. Andrew looks down, clenching and unclenching his fists.
Hey, you hear me, sweet pea?
Andrew nods, but he's not the only one listening. Exterior, Lee home, same time. Because there's a shadow hiding in the bushes outside, watching Andrew and his mom through the window. From the shadow's point of view, Mrs. Lee dumps the vegetables into a pan and turns the stove on full blast.
I know you said you didn't want to talk about it, but this affects all of us. And without your lacrosse scholarship, Dad and I want you to sign up for another club as soon as possible. Any club.
But the year's basically over.
Interior, kitchen, continuous. Andrew watches his mother at the stove. Her voice is light, but she speaks without turning around.
Perhaps I'm not being clear, Andrew, but you are on thin ice. Until you decide to tell us what actually happened that caused your best friend to kick you off the team, I need to know that you're staying busy and staying out of trouble. Got it?
Got it. Well, why can't you just believe me?
Mrs. Lee rests her hands on his.
Hey, I do, sweet pea. I believe you made a mistake.
But if Troy hadn't,
You made a mistake.
She stops, staring out the window. It seems like she might have clocked the shadow in the bushes, but she doesn't.
And now you need to fix it. Besides, it could be fun. Maybe the chess club needs some new blood.
Andrew drops his gaze to the ground, defeated. And then his eyes go back to the knife block. Interior, room 8008, present. Chiron, right freaking now. And Troy's body is still spinning from the ceiling. Jennifer walks around the body, and when she appears on the other side, we reveal Andrew watching her. But now Verity, SASSI, and Tatum are all standing next to him. The jock, the geek, the overachiever, and the rebel.
I'm gonna vom.
Tatum turns the lights on, but Verity quickly turns them off.
Yeah, like that makes it better.
SASSI rolls her eyes and takes a lap around the body, but it's still too dark to see anything.
Didn't we get a teacher? Why the hell did you ask them to come?
I trust these guys more than anyone. Besides, it could have been a teacher for all we know. Everyone hates Troy Richards.
Verity mumbles something.
Jesus, speak up, dude.
Leave her alone, dude.
Can you all please just
Hated. Everyone hated Troy Richards.
Jennifer steps close enough to hold Andrew's hand. Verity notices and looks away.
Syntax aside, I think we're forgetting something.
What's that, SASSI?
SASSI looks at him, then Verity, then Tatum. There's history here between all of them. Not to mention the literal dead body.
It's senior lock-in tonight, remember? We're all freaking locked in.
The group reacts because she's right. But this means something else, something critical, and for us, something terribly fun.
The killer is still in the school.
End Act 1.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun!
Dun, dun, dun.
Excellent.